Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lauren Preer, the university's Associate Registrar. I hope you enjoyed the slideshow showcasing our Pioneer Pride at Texas Women's University. After the ceremony, we invite you to wander around our beautiful campus and snap some photos with your graduate. You'll be sure to find some perfect spots to capture the moment. A big thank you today to Dr. Zach Davis for leading the TWU Commencement Band. Before we get started, just a quick reminder, please silence your cell phones and any other noisy devices so everyone can enjoy the ceremony without distractions. We appreciate it. Now, if everyone could please stand and stay standing, we'll kick things off with the academic processional, followed by the national anthem and the TWU alma mater. Leading us in song today is Katarina Cashin, a vocal performance major graduating with her Bachelor of Music today. Let the ceremony begin.
remain standing to sing the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please remain standing while we sing the TWU alma mater found on page 6 of the commencement program?
Hail, alma mater, hail, joyous we sing, voices attuned with love shall loudly ring. Thy students sing today praises to thee. Hail, Texas Women's University. On broad and rolling plains, near Texas skies, they're crowned with majesty. Thy buildings rise. Thou hath with purpose new lighted our way. Hail, alma mater, hear our song today.
Come on.
Good afternoon, Texas Women's University, class of 2025. I am Corinne Phaeton, your Chancellor and President, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you, your family and friends, and those watching on the live stream to Texas Women's University Spring Commencement Exercises. Hola, muy buenos días, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Corinne Phaeton y tengo el honor de ser su presidenta y rectora, y hoy me da muchísimo gusto estar aquí celebrando con ustedes todo lo que han conseguido y logrado. Así que felicidades. Ya se pueden sentar, gracias. You may be seated. Let's thank Dr. Davis, the commencement band, and Katarina Cachon for their musical contributions to our ceremony. What a wonderful 3 days of celebration for the 2,483 graduates from our Denton, Dallas, and Houston campuses who are receiving baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees this week. Before I say more about today's graduates, let me say something about this university more broadly. Texas Women's achieved outstanding rankings this year. Top 500 published by Forbes and in the Wall Street Journal's 2025 Best Colleges in the US. Rankings are nothing new. But what makes these stand out is how they focus on students rather than on name recognition, endowments, or research expenditures, as many other rankings do. The Wall Street Journal looked at student earnings after graduation, the time it would take for a student to pay off student loans, and the student experience on campus. They ranked Texas Women's well above many other prestigious institutions, including several well-known private institutions like SMU, TCU, and Baylor, to name just three. It ranked TWU #2 in the DFW Metroplex, and in Texas overall, we ranked third for best value and fifth among public universities. That is huge. That is you. And we are Texas Women's. Thank you. In terms of our facilities, we have been and will continue investing in the value of your degree. That includes $460 million in beautiful, quality facilities such as the Health Sciences and Nursing Building and the Welcome Center at Brackenridge Hall. Both will open next fall. And to the family and friends who have experienced the side effects of many of our construction projects, as you tried to park today, my sympathy. But actually, I would like to take just a minute to recognize all the construction workers, the facilities team, custodians, public safety officers, and the staff in general who undergird our work in higher education. So please join me in giving them a big round of applause. Thank you. Now, turning to the TWU class of 2025, you have finally made it. And yes, today we celebrate with you, and I can't tell you how proud I am to see each of you reaching your goal. Whether you sprinted, crawled, or clawed your way to this day, you have arrived. What I love most about today is that each of you, our graduates, has a fascinating story, the story of the journey that brought you to Texas Women's, the story of your time here, and most interesting of all, the story you are about to write. One thing we have in common at Texas Women's is that we are all so different, and we value and even celebrate those differences. To fit in, you must stand out. And that is our secret sauce, the value proposition that we as Texas Women's bring to society at large. And while each of your stories is compelling, I can't tell them all in our brief time here today. But it is my privilege now to introduce you to a few of them who will represent all of our graduates in exemplifying both the spirit of Texas Women's and its reputation for excellence. Will Jennifer Lee Smith please stand and be recognized? Jennifer is receiving a dual degree today, a Bachelor's of Science in Food and Nutrition in Business and Industry with a chemistry minor and a Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Sciences. I guess you've been busy, Jennifer. Jennifer came to Texas Women's after completing culinary school and working as a chef for many years. She chose her areas of study after a few weeks of Dr. Warren's food science course. For Jennifer, she says she was meant to work in food, and moving out of the culinary arts and into food services feels like a natural path of growth. Jennifer has worked as a chef throughout her entire time in college and has been on the chancellor's list multiple times. She has also been active in the local community. In 2020, she was part of a group that gave away more than 50,000 meals over 9 months. She's an active volunteer at the Tarrant Area Food Bank Community Kitchen. She also volunteers her time with high school culinary programs, serving as an evaluator. After graduation, Jennifer hopes to use her degrees to develop innovative solutions to the problems we face in our food supply around the globe. She also hopes to attend graduate school and is considering food product development, regulatory affairs, and lobbying, and crop regulation and sustainable food systems. Jennifer, your service to the community is most honorable, and your eye toward finding solutions for food sustainability is admirable. We will follow your career. Congratulations to you. Texas Women's dedication to our veterans is an area of distinction for the university, and we are proud to be recognized as a military-friendly institution. TWU provides programs to improve the quality of life of military members and their families. The university is committed to serving those who serve our country. And today we would like to recognize one of our veteran graduates. Will Camilla Hall Goldman stand and be recognized? Camilla is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition today. Camilla enlisted in the U.S. Marines in 2017 and was medically discharged honorably with permanent disabilities in 2018. She chose to pursue her degree at TWU because it provided an opportunity to pursue a master's degree here as well. She was drawn to the study of nutrition because she saw the difference it can make in health and preventive care. She wants to be able to help people change their lifestyles while giving them the resources and knowledge they need to become their ideal self in a sustainable and health-conscious way. She is a member of SPARK, TRIO STEM, and the Veterans Organization. After graduation, she will immediately begin her postgraduate studies here at Texas Women's, pursuing a master's degree in sports and exercise nutrition, and she will begin a TWU dietetics internship. Eventually, she hopes to open a private practice where she can help anyone seeking nutritional support and knowledge, regardless of their financial circumstances. Camilla's road to the graduation stage today was not without challenges. She went through a pregnancy and had a child. She also went through a divorce. She has balanced the challenges of attending college full-time with being a single mother with no family support in the state or the country. Through it all, she says her son has been her primary motivator. Camilla, your drive and dedication are admirable, and we are thrilled that you've chosen a path of helping others become healthier versions of themselves. So congratulations to you. Now, I would like to recognize other of our graduates associated with the military. Graduates, if you are active military, a reservist, or a veteran, would you please stand? Now, would any veterans, reservists, or active military personnel in our audience today please stand so we can thank you for your service? Thank you. Graduates, before we continue, there are people all around this arena who share in your accomplishments. You owe a lot to these people. They gave you your life, they inspired you to dream, and they put your dreams within reach. So now I ask all of the graduates to please stand. Come on, stand up. Turn around, find your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, spouse, give them a hand. Thank you. You may be seated. It is always a pleasure to welcome members of our Board of Regents. Please join me in welcoming Student Regent Landry, Regent Armicon, and Regent Shepard. I also want to recognize the special people most responsible for the education of our students. Will the members of the faculty who are representing their departmental colleagues and our distinguished emeriti faculty in the audience please stand and be recognized for their superb commitment to the graduates that we honor here today. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce the academic and administrative leadership of this university. These leaders ensure that we continue to meet the needs of our students and that our compliance and standards are maintained. Please stand when I call your name and your area of leadership. And audience, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Provost Angela Bauer, Academic Affairs. Vice Provost Joshua Adams, Student Success. Vice Provost Jorge Figueroa, Curriculum and Strategic Initiatives, Vice Provost Holly Hanson-Thomas, Research and Sponsored Programs, Interim Dean Erica Armstrong, College of Health Sciences, Dean Carolyn Capinas, Graduate School, Dean Suzanne Sellers, TWU Libraries, Dr. Javier Flores, Enrollment Management, Ms. Chris Casquel-Ruiz, Marketing and Communication, Dr. Monica Mendez-Grant, Student Life, Ms. Lisa Rampe, University Advancement, Dr. Emareli Rosa Davila, Faculty Senate, Mr. Tony Sanchez, Human Resources, and Dr. Henry Torres, IT Solutions. Graduates and honored guests, our academic leaders and cabinet members. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Erica Armstrong, Interim Dean of the College of Health Sciences. Our speaker today is no stranger to bold ideas, unexpected paths, and using her voice to change the healthcare system from the inside out. Stephanie Collins is a nurse by training, but her impact reaches far beyond the bedside. She is a nationally recognized patient advocate, healthcare executive, and the founder of IDO Bio, a woman-led biopharma company addressing long-ignored gaps in women's health. Alongside two other female founders, she is building a company grounded in advocacy, innovation, and science that truly listens to women. With more than 30 years of experience in early stage and emerging life science companies, Stephanie has helped launch breakthrough therapies at companies like Vertex and Insmed, and others that have gone on to be acquired by major players such as Bristol Myers Squibb, Sanofi, and Bausch Health. She knows what it means to build something from the ground up, and she knows the power of stepping into a space that does not yet exist and saying, "This matters." She is also the executive producer of Balance, a Perimenopause Journey, a worldwide docuseries aimed at reshaping the conversation and the care around midlife women's health. Stephanie is a proud TWU alum, a board-certified patient advocate, and most importantly today, she's here to show you that your degree is not just a credential, it's a launch pad. Please help me welcome your 2025 commencement speaker, Stephanie Collins.
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, family, friends, and honored guests. It's a privilege to stand here with you today, a significant life moment that not only celebrates your incredible achievements, but it also marks the launch pad where your preparation meets purpose in the world. Coming back to Texas Women's University, where my own journey began, is deeply personal. I sat where you are now, albeit 32 years ago, and it looks very different today. I was proud, I was nervous, I was hopeful, and joyfully clueless as to what the world had before me. I was filled with ambition, not yet burdened by the reality of a career in healthcare. Convinced that I had it all figured out. All right, big spoiler alert here, I did not have anything figured out. But what I did have is I knew that I wanted to do something meaningful with my life and my career, even if I didn't have a path forward to do that. I think we can all agree, graduates, the academic and clinical rigor of Texas Women's University is no joke. The lectures, the clinical rotations, the care plans, the high-stake exams, the relentless studying, and of course, the looming pressures of those boards. By the end of my journey here at Texas Women's University, I was pretty much ready for it to be over. And I think my mom can attest to this. She's in the audience today, that I think I cried more at TWU than I cried in my whole lifetime. So to all the parents, spouses, partners, friends, and chosen family in the audience today, thank you. Thank you for the late night pep talks, the "you've got this" text, the quiet understanding when your student had nothing left to give, and most importantly, the unwavering belief you have in these students. You carry them here today. So thank you. Graduates, here you are, about to earn your health science degrees. Very exciting. You have the knowledge, the training, and the grit to care for people, treat their conditions, and most importantly, support them through some of the most vulnerable moments of their lives. And yes, I'm fully aware that the only thing standing between you and walking across this stage is me, so I will keep my comments to the point. There's a couple of things I just want to share that probably no textbook or clinical rotation can teach you. Lessons you only learn by doing the work, showing up, taking the leap, and saying yes before you're ready. I literally went from bedside nursing to the life science industry overnight and spent much of my career helping bring life-saving therapies to patients in need. 32 years ago, I walked across this stage. I didn't set out to be an entrepreneur. I didn't set out to be an executive producer of a worldwide film. But once I saw the gaps, especially in how we research and treat and care for women, I couldn't unsee it. That's when I set out to build a different kind of pharmaceutical company, one that sees, hears, and understands the unique needs of women, and to put them at the center of everything that we create. My journey led me to co-found a women's health biopharmaceutical company alongside two other remarkable females, focusing on the gaps and unmet needs in women's health. And let me tell you, raising millions of dollars in venture capital funding, yeah, that was not covered in my nursing management class with Dr. Bird. So in order to build something you can scale and serve, you must keep learning. You need to understand the business side of healthcare, because the better you understand it, the more powerfully you can advocate for the patients within the system. I've walked in rooms I never imagined, boardrooms, biotech strategy sessions, FDA adcoms, and even congressional briefings. And more than once, I was underestimated. Sometimes, if I'm being honest, I underestimated myself. I didn't always feel ready. I didn't have the perfect credentials, but I showed up anyway, curious, nervous, uncertain, but always willing, because that's how growth happens. Every leap taught me something. Every risk became part of the foundation for the work that I do today. So do things that scare you. Do them before you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. Do them anyway. If I could go back and tell my younger self 3 things, lessons that shaped how I lead, how I work, and how I show up every day, there are these things that I want to share with you. And I don't want you to take them as advice, because I know you've gotten a lot of advice through the years. But I want you to think about these as igniters that can carry you forward in your own journey. So igniter number 1, the power of your network and how to build it. I used to think that networking was about titles and small talk, none of which I had time for. But real networking, it's about curiosity, learning from others, offering support, and building genuine connections that grow over time. It's not transactional, it's community. When I made the leap from nursing to life science and then into the startup life, it wasn't because I had the perfect resume. It was because somebody I respected believed in me and spoke up and supported me through my journey. That open door could not have happened on credentials alone. And here's the good news. Networking is a skill, and you can learn it. You don't have to be the loudest in the room, just be intentional. Find people doing work that you really admire. Reach out, ask questions, Stay connected, stay curious. Be the kind of person others trust and want on the team. If you're not sure to start, start right here. Your alumni network is full of people like me. We remember what it's like to start out, and we want to help you. We love supporting the next generation of leaders like you, especially since, well, let's be honest, you are the generation that will be caring for all of us. Igniter number 2, collaboration, inside and outside of the building. One of the most important skills you'll build is the ability to collaborate, not just with your immediate team, but across the entire ecosystem that shapes your work. In every stage of my career, especially building the early stage biopharma companies, one thing is held true. Progress does not happen in silos. It happens when people with different skills, backgrounds, and perspectives come together to solve big problems that matter. I've worked with researchers, clinicians, regulators, startup teams, policymakers, funders, and many patient advocates. And here's what I've learned. The best outcomes don't come from the loudest voice in the room. They come from those who listen, ask better questions, and stay open to the process. Collaboration isn't friction-free and important to remember because it's often uncomfortable. But learning how to work through those disagreements, staying focused on the goal, and solving the challenge together, that's where real breakthrough happens, and that's how you can change strangers' lives. Healthcare is too complex to do it alone, and you will never have all the answers, and you're not supposed to. That's why collaboration matters. And remember, some of the greatest collaborators will not be in your organizational chart. They'll be in your network, your inbox, or oftentimes they're sitting quietly in the back of a room asking to be invited in. The third and most powerful igniter, the one you have 100% control over, is to bet on yourself every single time. There's one thing I've learned, the red thread running through every twist in my journey. It's this: you must bet on yourself, you must believe in yourself. I didn't plan to be a founder, sit at policy tables, or walk into biotech boardrooms. But when I saw the gaps in care, especially for women, I could not unsee them. And I wasn't going to wait for permission to act. I had to believe that showing up with conviction, even without all the answers, was enough to begin. Betting on yourself is not about being fearless. It's about being willing to ask for opportunity, willing to try something new, willing to believe that your background, even though it may look very different from everyone else's, is exactly what makes your voice valuable. Again, you won't always feel comfortable or ready. I didn't. Remember, growth doesn't come from comfort, and leadership never comes without its risks. So don't wait to be invited. Invite yourself, then show up ready to do the work, learn, contribute, and lead in your own way. Today, you join a very powerful legacy. You are the next generation of health leaders in health science, shaping how we eat, heal, speak, move, and live. And here's something you don't realize yet. Texas Women's University gave you more than a degree. It gave you the foundation that will not crack under pressure. So as you begin to care for patients and clients and communities, you'll understand why the rigor mattered here. The late nights, the critiques, the complexity, and the endless push for excellence. That was your preparation. You graduate today, not with just knowledge, but with compassion, with wisdom, and kindness. And in this field, those are not soft skills. Those are your superpowers, and never lose them. So let me leave this with you. Don't just treat the symptoms. Care for the person in front of you and question the system. Don't just follow protocols. Ask, who are they built for, and who have they left out? You'll be surprised. Don't just check boxes. Replace them with something better. I wish I could promise you that it's going to get easy. It doesn't. It gets harder, but you get stronger. You'll surprise yourself with your resilience, your voice, and the way your presence can change someone's experience. You'll lead in quiet ways, but you can also lead in bold ones if you choose. The world needs you. It needs you to think critically, act bravely, and care deeply. So wherever you go, hospitals, labs, clinics, communities, boardrooms, bring all of it. The knowledge, the empathy, the grit, the perspective that only you have. Show up with intelligence, compassion, wisdom, and kindness. Go build what's missing. Go challenge what's broken. We need you. Go shake the ground. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you so much for that wonderful message, Stephanie. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angela Bauer, and I'm Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost here at Texas Women's University. And it's my distinct honor to lead the deans of the colleges, schools, and libraries, the vice provosts, and the faculty in their respective missions: teaching and learning, scholarship and creative expression, and student success here at Texas Women's. On behalf of Academic Affairs, I welcome you to this commencement ceremony. This afternoon, we will begin our degree awards by presenting a posthumous degree to the family of one of our College of Health Sciences students who sadly passed away during their degree program. This degree is being presented to the family of Keisha Yvette Smith. Keisha passed away in October of 2024. It is with deep respect and admiration that we award this posthumous degree in deaf education to Keisha Smith. Keisha was an extraordinary member of our program, kind, hardworking, and unwaveringly dedicated to the field that she loved. As a child of a deaf adult, she brought a unique and heartfelt perspective to her studies, driven by a lifelong passion for the deaf community. Keisha's presence enriched our program in countless ways. Her positivity, her compassion, and her resilience inspired both her peers and her professors. She was not only a scholar, but a light to those around her, an embodiment of the values we hold dear in deaf education. It was an honor to have Keisha as a part of our community. Though her time with us was far too short, her impact will endure. We are very proud to confer this degree in her name, with gratitude for all that she gave and for all that she represented. Would Jerry Parker and Dominique Dickey please join Chancellor Phaeton up here on the stage? And in her memory, other members of Keisha's family and friends are also here with us today. It is our privilege today to present Keisha's master's degree in education of the deaf to you. We hope it brings you comfort to know that we all celebrate Keisha's successes with you today. In addition to her diploma, of course, we've presented you with a bouquet of flowers in her favorite color. Thank you for joining us today and accepting this degree on her behalf. In the 7 commencement ceremonies we are hosting this week, we award degrees to both May graduates and those who will complete their degrees in August. Announcing the names of our candidates today is Dr. Holly Hanson-Thomas, Vice Provost for Research, Innovation, and Corporate Engagement. She will be assisted by Ms. Wanda-Lise Turner, Director of Development for the Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership. And before we award bachelor's degrees, we will recognize 3 groups of baccalaureate students graduating with highest honors. As our students cross the stage today, you will hear the academic distinctions of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude announced for graduates who have earned those honors. The highest possible grade point average here at Texas Women's is 4.0, and these students will be recognized for their outstanding academic performance as demonstrated by their grade point averages. The graduates who are graduating cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. Would those graduates please stand up and be recognized? Thank you. The graduates who are graduating magna cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Would those graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And finally, the graduates who are graduating summa cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Would those graduates please stand and be recognized? Well done. Chancellor Phaeton, now it's time for our degrees to be awarded.
So, are you ready to graduate?
In this ceremony, we are awarding degrees to students in the College of Health Sciences. At this time, we are conferring baccalaureate degrees. Will all of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, I am pleased to inform you that the faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all the requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees be granted the degree each is seeking.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the faculty as conveyed by the Dean, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the baccalaureate degree for which you have been certified. Congratulations. I now invite the graduates to move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left to signify that you have graduated. Will the graduates now come forward so we can present each of you with a certificate? The first candidates coming forward are graduates of TWU's Honors Scholar Program, followed by our Touchstone Honors graduates. The Honors Scholar Program is a rigorous 4-year program that is one of the most selective and diverse in Texas. Candidates will receive both a medallion and a certificate from Dr. Joshua Adams, Vice Provost for Student Success, and Dr. Jorge Figueroa, Vice Provost for Curriculum and Strategic Initiatives. The Touchstone Honors Program is also a rigorous and diverse program for students who enter TWU with advanced college credits who are transfer students. Touchstone students will receive both a crystal memento and a certificate.
These are the candidates from the Honors Scholar Program. Caitlin Maya Ritchie, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Bo Chow Trong is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, magna cum laude. This is the candidate from the Touchstone Honors Program. Alba Nayeli Ortega is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree, cum laude. These are the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Ronique Lene Abusar. Diego Acosta Sagal. Karina Alejandra Aguirre, cum laude. Alyssa Lucia Alvarado, cum laude. Shams Hakim Awad. Okay. Shams Hakim Awad, magna cum laude. Jolina Marie Bakud, cum laude. Nadia Sky Balthrop. Melissa Marie Vasquez. Bricia Beltran. Taylor Ray Betts. Kaylee Lauren Booth. Addison Beesing. Emma Reese Bullock, cum laude. Carlos Cardoso. Erin Nicole Carmichael, magna cum laude. Tate Elizabeth Castro, cum laude. Suhaila Fatma Chevik. Destiny Renee Chavez. Savannah Ari Codina, magna cum laude. Emani Tatiana Cooper. Tierra Janae Crump, cum laude. Madison Olivia Creek. Amaya? Okay, Kishan. Amaya Kishan Dean. Ladon? Okay. Vivian Ladon, magna cum laude. Eichenhorst. Chase Alexander Eichenhorst. Anaï Fabian. Fongnali. Sydney Fongnali, magna cum laude. Jessica Ann Freehill, cum laude. Lindsay Rachel Fullington, summa cum laude. Amanda Fultz, magna cum laude. Laura Gallegos, cum laude. Valeria Garcia, summa cum laude. Kara Faith Goolsby, cum laude. Johanna Jesus Guevara Guerrero, cum laude. Callie Marie Gillian. Gabrielle Miriam Gilly. Paul Ray Gonzalez. Gabriela Nicole Gonzalez. Camilla Hald G., magna cum laude. Asia Janelle Hayes, cum laude. Juliana Enau Orozco, cum laude. Kaylee A. Higdon. Abigail Bryant Howell. Jennifer Jimenez. Jessica Juarez Hernandez. Hope Janelle Kelly, cum laude. Zachary Allen Kirby, summa cum laude. Sydney Piper Kurtz, summa cum laude. Madison Kendall Lazarus. Teely. Elena T. Lee. Torian Nicole Lewis. Miranda Liscano, cum laude. Jaylee R. Martin, cum laude. Shalene Marie Miller. Christina Marie Miller, magna cum laude. Catherine Mora. Emily E. Mora. Abigail Montes. Angie Tatiana Marshall. Magna cum laude. Jose Miguel Nunez, magna cum laude. Ideli Itzel Olivares. Anisa Marie Ortiz. Naila Ortiz, cum laude. Erin Lillian Pinney, summa cum laude. Andrea Nicole Pineda Rodriguez, cum laude. Alondra Damaris Rangel, cum laude. Madison Alexa Ramirez, magna cum laude. Odalis Saldaña. Jennifer Lee Smith. Sehar Sohil. Akaya Trinae Stewart, cum laude. Isabel Talamantes, cum laude. Maisha Michelle Thomas. Alyssa Thompson, cum laude. Marilyn Gabriela Tomais, summa cum laude. Caitlin Visaisak Tran. Angelica Susana Vargas. Sabrina Brooke Vaughn, cum laude. Volaro? Volaro, okay. Dylan Volaro, summa cum laude. Jaden? Whitley, yeah. Jaden Nicole Whitley, magna cum laude. Diamond? Diamond Shalise Williams, cum laude. Malaya Monet Williams. Elena Marie Zavala.
Good afternoon. I'm Carolyn Capinas, Dean of the Graduate School. Graduate students represent 1/3 of the Texas Women's student body with over 5,300 master's, specialists, and doctoral students studying in a variety of programs. We will now award graduate degrees, beginning with master's degrees. Will all of the candidates for master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, the graduate faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all of the requirements for their respective master's degrees be granted these degrees.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the graduate faculty as conveyed by the Dean of the TWU Graduate School, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the master's degree for which you have been certified. Congratulations. Will the graduates now come forward so we can present each of you with a certificate?
These are the candidates for the Master of Science degree. Chantal Michelle Almanzar Gil. Gabriela Maria Banda Zapata. Guadalupe Barraza. Ariel Alexis Barrera. Janira Lisette Benitez Rios. Victoria Ann Betancourt. Caitlin Blake. Laritza Itzel Botello. Kathleen Nicole Brockman. Carmen Cassandra Cadengo. Destiny C. Caesar. April R. Campbell. Hallie Brielle Carlson. Amanda Yvonne Castillo Rodriguez. Bailey Ann Castillo. Sarah Randall Como. Courtney Lynn Cousineau. Leah Ashton Deaver. Adriana de la Fuente. Valerie Ann de la Fuente. Deidre Diaz. Riley Michelle Dickens. Nina Eileen Duritsky. Gabriela Elias. Anayeli Escobar. Cecilia Fernández. Dali Ann Farrell. Morgan Lee Fitzgerald. Destiny Janae Francis. Irma Celine Garcia. Tommy Jalyn Garcia. Rachel Elizabeth Gentry. Abby J. Gibson. Anisa Victoria Gomez. Beatriz Armida González. Jacqueline González. Kelly Ariana González Rodríguez. McKenna Lee Goodwin. Deanna Alicia Gordon. Liana Guzman. Misty Dawn Hammonds. Hannah Pauline Helt. Brittany M. Hernandez. Lisby Hernandez. Samantha Hernandez. Sonia Valerie Hernandez. Nancy W. Hicks. Danielle Nicole Hilscher. Danielle Antoinette Huff. Meredith Addison Humphreys. Jennifer Quinn. Maria Victoria Itzaguirre. Stephanie Jaime. Amy Elizabeth Janice. Caitlin Nicole Jolly. Binta Gay Ka. Alejandra I. Karen. Jacqueline Knudsen. Kalarn Kathleen Coates. Veronica Juanita Kraft. Selena La Fuente. Alyssa Lane. Sarah A. Lemaitre. Diana Diaz Limon. Sierra Dawn Longmire. Jalili Lopez. Abigail Nicole Magruder. Marley Jo Mahoney. Macy Elizabeth Malone. Molly Kate Malone. Martinic? Kaylee Ann Martinic. Amber Elizabeth McMillan. San Juana Villegas Medina. Erica Mesa. Midkiff? Mackenzie Davis Midkiff. Is it Jessica or Jessica? Okay. Jessica Lisette Miranda. Moise. Francine Moise Hernandez. Maria Fernanda Montalvo. Taylor Leanne Morgan. Elizabeth Peacock Morris. Reagan Leanne Moyer. Nerios? Okay. Yep. Mercedes Jade Nerios. Nino or Nino? Nino. Okay. Karen Jacqueline Nino. Brittany Dawn Owens. Palmeyer? Okay. Susan Michelle Palmeyer. Shelby Christine Perry. Tahmina Parveen? Tahmina Parveen. Alisa Roseanne Fair. Victor Eduardo Ramirez. Janet Rebolloso. Rebecca Lynn Rice. Nicole Rochelle Richards. Shelby Nicole Richardson. Christina Marie Rodriguez. Kaylee Renee Rodriguez. Teresa or Teresa? Teresa Elizabeth Ruiz. Leticia? Okay. Leticia Renee Sanders Whitehead. Is it Jessica or Jessica? Jessica Scanlon Navaris. Susan Joy Schultz. C. Kelly Gonzalez C. Jessica Dawn Scheidler? Yeah. Jessica Dawn Scheidler. Caroline Winters Smith. Oni. Michelle Oni Spradley. Steinkamp. Lily Grace Steinkamp. Ashley Marie Stewart. Taylor Lakota McCormick Stewart. Valeria G. Suarez. Sofani Huentach. Isabel Trevino. Bedia. Victor Hugo Bedia. Carlita Denise Edwards. Marissa LaDonna Murphy. Erica Marie Bella. Zhangbo. Okay. Zhang Si Vo. Natasha Lanette. Okay. Natasha Lanette Walder. Rebecca Lee Weeks. Jordan Grace Whitley. Elizabeth Faith Winter. Rebecca Ray Woodruff. Tasha Janine. Okay. Tasha Janine Woods.
We will now award Doctor of Occupational Therapy degrees. These degrees prepare graduates for the highest level of clinical practice, decision-making, and leadership in the field of occupational therapy. Dr. Martin Rice, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy, will join Dean Armstrong in hooding the candidates. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degrees please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, the graduate faculty of the university has recommended that the candidates who have met all of the requirements for Doctor of Occupational Therapy degrees be granted these degrees.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the graduate faculty as conveyed by the Dean of the Graduate School, I now confer upon those of you who have met the graduation requirements the doctoral degree for which you have been certified. Congratulations. Will the graduates now come forward to be hooded and where we will present each of you with a certificate.
These are the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. Dr. Lisbeth Azalia Arriola, Major, Doctor of OT. Dr. Wanda Patricia Barbara Aruni. Dr. Angela Bakum. Dr. Haley Nicole Becker. Dr. Michaela Lynn Blau. Dr. Ariana Monet Bosch. Dr. Brenda Guadalupe Castro. Dr. Sydney Marie Chapa. Dr. Landry Lee Childs. And her sister, Dr. Lindy Lee Childs. Dr. Avery Elise Cole-Glazer. Dr. Kelly Nicole Cortez. Dr. Olivia Jordan Courtney. Dr. Madison K. DeSimone. Dr. Alexandria Lisette Diaz. Savannah May. Savannah May. Okay. Dr. Savannah May Gosa. Brianna Huss. Brianna Marie. Okay. Dr. Brianna Marie Huss. Dr. Haley Nicole Hester. Brianna? Brianna. Dr. Brianna Lenora Jones. Clement? Clement. Dr. Hannah Marie Clement. Deem Lau? Okay. Dr. Ginny Deem Lau. Sungun? Okay. Dr. Sarah Sungun Lee. Dr. Catriel Luan Medina Perez. Kimberlyn Aliyah. Dr. Kimberlyn Aliyah Newman. Nina Alingo. Okay. Dr. Nina Alin Go. Dr. Aiden Matthew O'Brien. Dr. Courtney Beth Patterson. Dr. Olivia D. Perales. Miranda. Dr. Miranda Reagan Reyes. Is it Andrea or Andrea? Okay. Dr. Andrea Araceli Rico. Schaub? Job, okay. Dr. Natalie Diane Schaub. Sean, okay. Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Sean. Rabina Shrestha. Okay. Dr. Rabina Shrestha. Thanks. Dr. Hannah K. Smith. Dr. Danielle Nicole Soriano. Dr. Hannah Nicole Spate. Mackenzie Reese. Okay. Dr. Mackenzie Reese Stokes. Lane? Okay. Dr. Madison Lane Story. Dr. Megan Townsend. Sungder Sai. Joshua T. Sai. Okay. Dr. Joshua T. Sai. Brianne? Okay. Dr. Taylor Brianne Weatherford. Dr. Tyler Kirk Wilkinson.
We will now award a Doctor of Philosophy degree, the highest degree awarded by the university. The major professor for the PhD candidate who has guided the graduate through their doctoral program and dissertation research project will join me in hooding the PhD candidate. Today, as the candidate is hooded, you will hear the title of the research carried out as a major component of the graduate's doctoral education. Will the candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Phaeton, the graduate faculty of the university has recommended that the candidate who has met all of the requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree be granted this degree.
On behalf of the state of Texas and under the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, acting upon the recommendations of the graduate faculty as conveyed by the Dean of the Graduate School, I now confer about you the degree I now confer upon you who have met the graduation requirement, the Doctor of Philosophy for which you have been certified. Congratulations. I ask that you now come forward for hooding and a presentation of your certificate.
Bray Jones, are you a she? Okay. This is the candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. You can go. Dr. Kristen Claire Bray Jones. Her major, occupational therapy, Her major professor is Dr. Noralyn Pickens. The title of her dissertation is Developing an Early Career Occupational Therapy Mentorship Program for Occupation-Based Practice.
Graduates, let me be the first to congratulate you and welcome you as alumni into the network of TWU graduates. My name is Wandalise Turner, and I serve as the Director of Development for the Jane Nelson Institute for Women's Leadership and a proud fellow TWU alumna. By earning our TWU degrees, we join more than 120,000 TWU graduates in Texas and beyond. On your chair today was a card containing a lapel pin for you to proudly wear so that your credentials can be recognized and you can start today to be an ambassador for TWU. We also hope that you will post your graduation photos to social media and include the hashtag TWU Grad25. That's hashtag TWU Grad25. So that everyone in the TWU family can share your achievement and your excitement. Some of you have already participated in the TWU tradition by donating to the Senior Giving Challenge. You made your first gift to the university in an amount greater than or equal to your graduation year, $20.25, and you are wearing your maroon and gold honor cords today to show that designation. Already, over 257 members of the class of 2025 have contributed more than $5,170 to the university through this challenge. Again, congratulations to the class of 2025.
We now come to the close of the ceremony, the final moments in your journey at Texas Women's University. We are proud that we have helped to prepare you to take on the unlimited opportunities that life will provide, and we hope that wherever you go and whatever you do, you will remember your TWU experience as a special time in your life and remain connected to the university. In a few minutes, when we conclude, the marshals will lead the platform party, the faculty, and the students from the arena, while the TWU's commencement band plays Daughters of Texas, a special march composed by John Philip Sousa as a gift for the students of Texas Women's University in 1929. During this time, I ask the audience to please remain standing until all have left. Our graduates will process out the doors to my right and meet their family and friends on the lawn of Pioneer Hall or across Bell Avenue. Audience, you will exit Pioneer Hall through the doors at the back and meet your graduate outside. And now I ask you, as your very first act as alumni of Texas Women's University, to rise together and sing To the Texas Women's University, found on page 6 of your digital commencement program. Audience, please stand with us as we sing, and congratulations, class of 2025.